On some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The East leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's SGA. Avdija gets the bucket.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Here's Tatum. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Tatum's got 15 points.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Curry kicks to Avdija. Back to Curry. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead, up 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Jokic is out there with Durant. Then it's Avdija. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Curry against Halliburton. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Here's Embiid. Nothing on the board. Now, here is Halliburton. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Mitchell. After the made shot from KD. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton for 3. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Halliburton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Here comes Curry. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket. Right side, Adebayo. Embiid finds Adebayo. Embiid wide open. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. James Harden, he's checked in for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jokic. Jalen Williams comes in for Avdija. Edwards, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Doncic. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Doncic has got his second basket of the night. Harden against Doncic. And the jam by Harden.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
Wembanyama high post. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The East leading by 4. Embiid with the screen on Doncic. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Harden against Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. Outside, KD.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
The West All-Stars have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Adebayo. Halliburton subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And so he hits both.
Here in the second, at least from the line, they're perfect. Hopefully that gets them going in other areas as well.
They get it back. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. Lock at 6. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lead.
Giannis passes to Halliburton. Back to Giannis. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Williams with the stuff.
Once he sees daylight, Williams rises up and throws it down.
Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Down low. And stolen by Wembanyama. Some nice passing here by the West. Harden against Edwards. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Harden with a head of steam. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
To the paint, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Wembanyama has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Halliburton for three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Embiid, the pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Halliburton with the steal. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in for Doncic. The West trails by 7. Booker outside. On the wing, Williams. Antetokounmpo defending. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Harden with the ball for the East. Cunningham outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. All going up court. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Embiid. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Booker the pass to Wembanyama. Left side Williams. Stolen by Harden. Here's Mitchell. The West All-Stars pull it in. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
The East leading by 5. Pass to Embiid. Back to Cunningham. Antetokounmpo finds Cunningham. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up. And another miss by the East. And here's the West with the ball. And finished off by Edwards.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Here's Embiid. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Cunningham looking around. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell passes to Giannis. Wow, Giannis with the strong finish inside.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
The East leading by 5. Nails the baby hook. Giannis has got 8 points.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Williams passes to Edwards. Embiid with the steal. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's see those dance moves.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Davis is checked in for Embiid, and it's Jason Tatum in for Donovan Mitchell. The West trails by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that one's good by Butler.
You got to tag Butler in transition. He's got the quickness and athleticism to shred defenses in the open floor.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. Cunningham passes to Tatum. Over Butler. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Davis. The kick out to Cunningham. Now Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Tatum against Butler. Tatum passes to Davis. Good ball movement here by the East. Harden can't hit. The West trails by 5. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Giannis. Oh, Butler training the 3.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
.32 left here in the second. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Cunningham. And here is Tatum. 6 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot.
Terrific work by Edwards there. The positioning, the timing on the contest, that's textbook D, folks.
And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Jason Tatum is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Davis. And it's Cunningham. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown. That free throw missing.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LeBron comes in for Jalen Williams. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Devin Booker. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. East with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He was all alone on that. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
You can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
The West All-Stars have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the East All-Stars now. The lead is 2. Clock at 4. And here's Harden for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Over to the left wing. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Edwards with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Tatum with a screen on LeBron. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. West All-Stars with the rebound. Down low. Hand stolen by Tatum. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Tatum. Davis setting the pick for Tatum. Harden outside. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Harden's got 15 points.
You know, he does so many things well, James Harden. It's easy to forget that he's top 3 all time for most three-pointers made.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Cunningham passes to Tatum. And another 3 from the East.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
Doncic, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The West trails by 4. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Harden. Doncic kicks to James. Releases. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And it's LeBron missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now Edwards. after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jokic has checked in for Wembanyama. And Durant subbed in for Butler. Cunningham outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Here's Cunningham. Just 3 to shoot.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
And another miss by the East. James. Great focus from LeBron. Gets hit and still gets it to go.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, here's Jokic. Misses the baby hook. Tatum with it. He's got 24. Davis with a screen on Durant. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Tatum. Shoots over KD. It's hauled in by Jokic. James in the post. Guarded by Harden. Doncic with the bucket.
We usually see Doncic operating in the middle of the floor, not in the corner, but he's a gifted scorer wherever he happens to shoot it from.
Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the box.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Curry's checked in for Luka Doncic. Giannis outside. Tatum against Durant. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
KD against Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Davis on the follow. And the East leads by 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, the West again cannot hit. Outside Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for his shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 5-point game. Curry passes to Jokic. Back to Curry. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. The 17-footer goes down. Edwards got 10 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Cunningham passes to Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The West trails by 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Bam Adebayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Then for the West All-Stars, Javier checked in for James, and Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Edwards. Now, here's Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. Adebayo with this screen on Curry. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And the East leads by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's SGA. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell wide open. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Embiid with the steal. Outside Tatum. Pass to Embiid. Over Avdia. Embiid, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Curry. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The East All-Stars on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Durant with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. The West again cannot hit.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
For three, Mitchell. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Avdia is out there with Williams. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's SGA in at the two-guard spot. Here's Curry after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Jokic high post. And Embiid pulls it down. The East leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. There's the triple. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his third assist on the night. Curry dishes to Avdia. Back to Curry to stop the run. The West again cannot hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that. Cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The West trails by 12. Curry on the wing. Over Mitchell. And the basket by Curry.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Embiid. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Jokic. Avdia on the wing. Curry passes to Avdia. And the shot goes down.
You know, Steph Curry is not always looking for his next shot. He's got a selflessness about him that's inspiring.
Inside, got a piece of it. Avdia finds Curry. Left side, Williams. Oh, good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Here's Antetokounmpo. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Embiid. It's rebounded by the West. Williams dishes to Avdia. Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Harden. Halliburton for three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And some changes here for the East. Davis comes in for Joel Embiid, and Maxey subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Devin Booker in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right side, Maxey. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
To the West All-Stars.
And so Curry will bring it up for the West. They trail by 6. Shoots from the line, gets the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harden outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Doncic passes to Curry. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's. Halliburton against Doncic. And here's Maxey outside. The West trails by 6 for 3. Booker. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. To the paint. And Davis can't get it to go. Pushing it up. Booker inside. He's covered by Maxey. That's good from Booker on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Good ball movement here by the East. Davis, the pass to Maxey. And he gets it to go. Maxey's got his first basket.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And here's Halliburton after Luka Doncic hitting the 3 from deep. Harden, and the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton with the steal. Outside, Davis, and it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. From deep, Maxey. Avdia with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Down low, here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. That's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now, here's Avdia. The 3 for Doncic. Hands it from downtown.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The East leading by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Curry. And finished off by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautifully.
Doncic outside. And Booker kicks to Curry. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The previous play is under review.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The one
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Al Harden. Davis with a screen on Booker. Pass to Davis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Davis has got 12 points in just the second half. Doncic against Harden. No good. That would have tied it. The East leading by 3. Here's Maxey. Unloads from 13. Cleared away by Avdija. Now the West with the ball. Booker with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And that one is good.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Checked in for the East. Kate Cunningham comes in for Halliburton. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. James comes in for Avdija. Durant's checked in for Doncic. And SGA's subbed in for Curry. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Now here's Harden. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Outside, Davis. Here's Cunningham. James rips down the rebound. Wembanyama, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Harden against Booker. Now Davis shoots the three. Oh, Davis showing his range.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
It's James. Durant fires. The three doesn't go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Davis with a screen on Booker. Now here's Tatum. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
James, and the rejection by Giannis. Cunningham, it's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 9. Tatum against KD. They can't stop the run with that one. Tatum against Durant. From 14. Doesn't get that one. Now the West with the ball. 9-point game. It's stolen by Davis. Cunningham outside. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's look for the All-Star MVP Award winner.